Recording. All right, hey guys, Jenny and I are here, and I didn't say this before I started recording, but Jenny, do you have any like major takeaways you want to share from Rise before I cover other things?
Oh, there's so many things that are takeaways there. The biggest one, I guess the one that's sticking with me is that no one's going to do this besides you. You are the one that's in charge of your life. You are the one in charge of making any changes. It's all up to you. That kind of stuck with me. So
that's cool, because I know you kind of posted that. I did a post on my own a couple days ago about that. About like, you can't change until you realize that, right? I mean, like people who are like, my life is terrible and it's what it is what it is. I have no power, are not ever going to be able to like have a different life until they realize that they do have power to change it themselves. Yeah. So I think knowing that you're in that mindset is kind of the first step in towards of making change. But that's really cool.
Yeah.
You got the power, girlfriend.
Totally.
We're such nerds. Okay. So I wanted to share with you guys, I'm going to share my screen and kind of just talk about the idea of having, what's it called? Like having a story and like being able to have stories. Oh, what? No, share screen. Share screen? This is not, hold on, I got it. Don't share screen. I want the other one. Shared with me. No. Shoot. Shared with me. Yeah. Okay. So, how do I share it now? Okay, sharing. Okay, so this is from, I'm not even going to open it. It's from this Legacy Leadership Academy, which is a part of what I'm a part of. And he's talking about retention in terms of customers, but also in terms of coaches. And so his idea is there's this retention point for both sets of groups of people where they have to go past it to like stick around, essentially. And to get them past that point, you have to get them to see the vision of where they could be, and then you help them get there. And so doing that is connecting them with stories. And so this is what I want to talk about, is that when you're chatting with people, either a customer or a coach, you want to be able to share with them a success story of either your own or someone else's that you know that they can relate to. So like if, let's think of an example. Like if the person that I'm talking to wants to become a coach, and they really want to like replace their full-time income, and they have like huge financial goals, one of the things I would probably be able to talk about success story wise is to talk about Ashley, right? Our upline. So, right, she's replaced her full-time income and she brought her husband home. Bill I think he was a CPA or an accountant. So, and now he's be able to stay home. And so I'm going to share their story with this person so they can see what the vision, what that person did, and be able to see it for themselves. They can envision the transformation for themselves, right? But it's also fitness wise too. Like if people are like, I don't know, I want to lose the baby weight, then I'm like, I got you, sister. Like I gained 50 pounds or whatever. You know what I mean? And I can relate to that story. And so I can share my success story of losing the baby weight, right? So in terms of what I was hoping for us, I was hoping, Jenny, but Kayla, we're going to force Kayla to watch the recording, is to share our own stories, one, so that we can know other people's stories, but then have that as, it's not ammo, but like have it as something that we can share with other people when we're talking and we're connecting and relating to people. So these are just ways to, I don't know, learn more, but also what I was thinking is a way to celebrate what you have done, like, right, in terms of like, so you know, in terms of coaching or in terms of my fitness journey, you know, by sharing it with you guys, then we can, I can celebrate with you guys what I've done, and we can celebrate each other. So this is what I was thinking. And so he lays out like all kinds of, so like if here, like your success stories are like, kind of runs the entire gamut, right? If you're an active coach, it's like, I've touched this many lives, I've helped people lose this much weight, I've earned this much money, I've helped someone quit their job. Or it can be, you know, I've lost 50 pounds because I've done this program. Or mental well-being, confidence, you know, if you had self-doubt, you weren't sure, you tried other things and it didn't work. So if you had doubts before even starting, and how you overcame those doubts. And then like having the time freedom, having something to do on the side, or having kind of a mission or personal fulfillment. Like these are all things that you can kind of talk about in terms of your success story. So how he lays out the success story is to figure out, you know, where your background was, your occupation, and what you were struggling with before you got started with Beachbody. Then how you were able to change your life. How are you currently changing your life? What has changed? What's made the biggest difference? And then what are you excited about kind of moving forward in terms of the future? Does that make sense?
Totally.
Okay. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first? So you can
you can go ahead and go first.
I know. I was like, I figured I'd probably don't want to put you on the spot too much and then make you immediately whip up all these things. So what's good though is essentially I have 3 different nuggets of 3 different stories. So when I'm talking to someone, I can pull up different stories of mine, right? Because it's not just like, here's my one story. It's fine. I mean, maybe it's just because I've been in the business for 5 years, so I have different versions, different stories. I have different parts of my journey. But so like for the first one, like when I first got started, like before, like product wise, right? I was never really that overweight, right? I was like maybe 10 pounds, maybe. I never had an issue really with my weight. I was just always active. I did things. So that, you know, I'm talking, that can relate to the person who's in the same shoes. And I was going to the gym like 3 days a week and doing my elliptical, which is like the stupidest like freaking thing to do. I mean, it was something, but then I'd come home and eat my chips and eat crap and eat. And so I just didn't have a good relationship with food. And so when I figured out that the 21 Day Fix came out with their portion control containers, I was like, I need to do that. So I was struggling with consistent workouts and definitely with eating the right portions in a balanced kind of way. So that's sort of like my struggle. So then the 21 Day Fix took care of both of them. And then I lost 10 pounds and like 8 inches or something like that in 3 weeks, in the first 3 weeks. So problem solved there. And then I kind of was hooked on it and then just kept rocking and rolling. And I did the 21, this is why I don't like autumn, is I did the 21 Day Fix because it was on DVDs then, every day for 5 months. Guess how old it gets when she's like, push your hardest. And I'm like, you got a bonus round coming, because I know there's a bonus round because I know what's coming next. And like, you can like quote her like little isms because you've done it so much. That's why I don't like autumn. So I was like bound and determined to get my money's worth out of these silly DVDs that I think my dad has them right now. So that's like one story, right? And then there's the like baby weight. So I gained 50 pounds in my pregnancy, and then I had a C-section. And like, what's killer is I worked out for almost my entire pregnancy. I'm pretty sure I was doing workouts 8 months pregnant. And probably around the last month, I was like, this. But I worked out my entire pregnancy and I still gained 50 pounds. So whatever, people are like, work out a whole bunch. It really does not matter. And then I had a C-section, and then just trying to get it off. And so it took me almost a year and a half, I think, close to a year and a half to lose all that 50 pounds. Of course, it was like 6 months of losing the last like 5 to 8 pounds. It's like the worst. But like toning everything back up, like you know, all your entire stomach is crazy. So toning up took still, like, I'm now, just now am I like super way more muscular than I was before I got pregnant. So that's almost 3 years. So like that's another story. So that's sort of all of that. So yeah, obviously the product's the same thing. They help me lose weight. And then like with the business, so, I wanted money. Like I wanted to travel. I love traveling. That fills my cup. It's amazing. But I wanted to be able to have money to do that. And we didn't. I had all the time, and I could, because grad school, like we had a work hard, play hard mentality. So like I could take time off as much as I wanted, as long as I worked hard. And yet we didn't have a lot of money because we were on one income. So I wanted money to be able to do the things. I had the time, but no money. And I was like, this is a stupid scenario. So then I figured out where I could help other people feel good and get results and be able to have money to travel. And I was all in. And so I've been able to go to a bunch of different places. Like, I went on the cruise in March. And then before that, I went to Salt Lake City for this trip for our team trip, whatever. And then last May, over a year ago, Mike and I went to Europe, and we paid for at least 2/3 or 3/4 of that trip just on Beachbody. So that has made a huge difference. So I'm excited to keep traveling because I love traveling, and kind of pay for, it's been a good emergency kind of fund too, because we had to buy a new car unexpectedly. And so that helped with the down payment for the car and all the other things. So those are kind of 3 different little mini stories of mine. I guess that's how I would kind of phrase them. Does that make sense?
Totally makes sense.
So but we can, like, what I love, because Kayla kind of did this the other day with like her like personal development success sort of. So like that would be like, she could have that one for her, but then she could also have a fitness one. You know what I mean? So you can have different ones that are customizable to you. So, and for you, I mean, you can share this with people if you want. You don't have to. It's kind of up to you. I know you invited someone, but in theory, you're not really supposed to work the business. But still, you can inspire other people to make a change and come hang out with us. So,
yeah.
I don't know. All right, what do you got? What kind of success story do you have?
Well, this is one I haven't shared this with anybody yet.
Well, I won't. I don't have to share. If you don't want me to share it, I won't.
Oh no, we can share it. I was eventually going to share it anyway. Today's been just exhausting, so that's why I haven't.
Yeah, that's fine.
So today I finished the 21-day fix, real time. Yay! I will say I'm down 7.5 pounds and 11 inches overall. And I know, right? I was so excited when I did that this morning. But then I guess the biggest thing is I never thought really that I could do the 21-day fix like completely like that, because I am way overweight. I'm trying to lose 100 pounds.
Right.
I'm a fat girl, but that's okay. I'm working on changing that. And the fact that I was able to push through and do it and get it all done, that's amazing to me. And that's helped my mentality and my confidence a whole lot. And I'm so excited for the next round, which isn't starting until I get home because there's no weights here, which suck.
Doing other stuff. But oh my freaking God. Yes. Yes. Oh my God, yes. Okay, can I cut you? I'm going to jump in. Okay, so yep. I've been talking about this with the habits. I keep sharing about the habits in I don't know, on our team calls, and then also in our challenge group. But he has this idea where like in the beginning, you need to create the identity of the person you want to become, right? I think I shared that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And so it's not like I'm 100 pounds lighter. It's I'm healthy, I'm strong. And then you got to figure out what activities they do, right? And then as you go through, you got to throughout the day cast votes for that person that you want to become. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, as soon as you said it, I was like, oh my God, that accomplishment of finishing the fix is like the biggest vote of confidence for becoming healthy Jenny.
Exactly.
And it was done. That's the new identity, is a person who can finish a program, who doesn't give up, who is freaking takes control, doesn't make excuses even when she's traveling, and she just does it.
Yep.
And I'm so freaking proud of you.
I'm super excited.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh my God, that's amazing. So now your goal is to try to go maybe up a little weight, or are you doing real time?
I'm doing real time, yep.
Okay, because I'm just started. So I just did the cardio today where she did split them 30 seconds. So now it's just like, okay, so if you stuck with like all week 1, then can you try some week 2? Like try to just each day or each, a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly.
And
I know
that'll
I want to get some heavier weights. And
good.
that's
Awesome.
happening when I get home. I'll probably do like country heat or do something that I don't need weights with now because I didn't realize the hotel didn't have a gym.
Oh,
So there's no weights, which really sucks.
I'm
But
trying to think of what's a week long that's no weight. Even clean week is weights.
yeah, like everything is weights.
That's not a week though. I say you just jump around, honestly, for
Yeah.
fun. You could even like, I don't know, just try out different things. Or you can even put polls on social media for like in the night before and be like, hey, what should I do tomorrow? Plyo or 225? Or should I do cardio or yoga or dance or I don't know, for funs and if you want. Or just pick, I would just almost jump around or try different ones or try one a different day of different ones and kind of see, like try, I don't
I
know.
like that.
UV2.
No.
Really?
I tried that when it first came out. It's the most degrading program ever.
I think they tried hard and they just missed the mark.
Yeah. I tried it when it first came out and it was so terrible.
Well, what I don't know is if they would have done it had a different trainer, would that have helped?
Possibly, because some of the things like how it was getting across was like, if you can't do arm circles, just move your arms up and down. Like,
well, I'm like, he's like super flamboyant.
it was not that he was flamboyant. It was the fact that UV2 was made for like bigger people just starting out on the fitness journey, but it kind of made you feel really like horrible. At least
It
for
wasn't
me.
uplifting. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Although I will share what I do like is for people who are like not at all like healthy eating.
Yep.
The meal plan for that is really good because what it does is it's like one week at a time. First week,
Okay.
swap a salad. Second week, swap a salad and have Shakeology. Week 2, 3, swap a salad, do something like, and so each week it builds on it, and so it just starts with something here, right? So it's not like overhaul your whole thing. It's one at a time. So if I have people that are like really like super not meal planning preppy at all, I would suggest that one because it's I don't know. I love your story. So that's really all I wanted to get was our stories, and so no one else is here. I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
In terms of getting people started, thoughts on like helping people get results. So we can keep recording, whatever. But like I have a whole bunch of like 4 people that started like with the free bod, and I'm like, how do I help maximize and get them to see results? Like I can show up each day in the group for you, but you also have to show up. Like I can't make you push play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can tag them, but it's like, but also like you have to look at the meal plans, and so I can't like I kind of like did a live video over the weekend, which you would not have seen, which is totally fine because you're busy. Understandable. You probably didn't see it, so don't feel bad. But I like talked about the importance of meal planning and portioning, and that the results in terms of weight loss are going to come because of the nutrition and not because of the workouts, right? And so, but I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, do I handhold you? I just don't know if I'm ever doing enough. Like, I'm more hands off, and because I'm such a like go-getter doer that I'm like, give me all the things. I'll read everything front to back. I know how to, this is what the 21-day fix plan is. These are all my containers. This is what I have to do. I will do it all.
Yes.
And that's me, but then people aren't like that. And so then I almost don't know how to help them because I'm so what do you mean you didn't read it? Like, what do you mean? Like, if they're not necessarily go-getters, just like fully into it, like, how do I help them?
See, I'm trying to think, because I'm a lot like you. Like, I will absorb everything. I will read everything. Um, I don't know. Maybe we have a day where we all post meals, or I saw something about meal prepping. I think you posted
I
pictures of
did.
your prep.
On Saturday
Yeah.
morning, I went, boom, I'm making this, and this for dinner this week, and and I'm going to make this. I've never made it before, and this is going to be my lunches for the week. I don't know.
I don't know, because yeah, if you're not following the meal plan, you can't work out a bad eating
Right.
habit.
Well, I talked about that in the video. Like, I'm like,
Okay.
I mean, maybe I will offer, like, one-on-one, like, calls to, like, I don't know,
So
chat
maybe walk
about
to see if they have any, or you could do a live, maybe see if anyone has questions or concerns or anything with like the meal prep or the meal plan or the containers or anything.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
All right. I don't know.
Those are just some ideas. I don't know.
I like them. I'm going to try them. I'll try them all because it's not going to hurt. And you never know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I guess I just offer and give. And then if they absorb, they absorb. And if they want to call or chat or whatever, or like, hey, could
Yeah.
FaceTime or whatever and come up with a game plan of like, all right, this is like, I don't know. Like, I'm so like, I understand the portion system so well that I like, it's second nature to me. So I don't, but I remember being overwhelmed in the beginning. So I kind of want to be like, if I don't know.
I guess the only thing you can really do is put the information out there and be available. And
Yeah.
if questions, they can contact you. And if they want the information, they'll find it.
Yeah. Well, so, and then so initially I had this other screen pulled up, this other, it's my homework. And
Uh-huh.
it's interesting is he's laying out, it goes, okay, now you have these success stories with these people when you're either customers or coaches.
Mm-hmm.
But what are you asking them to do? And he said, right off the bat, what are you asking them to do? And he said, if you are asking them to do more than 10 things, then that's a problem. You can't ask them to do more than 10 things. Like, that's not. But then he says you need to identify what it is they need to do to be successful right off the bat. So I've kind of been thinking about this. Like, what am I asking them to do? Like, am I asking them to really do anything? Like, am I being clear enough in saying, okay, you need to log into BOD and look at the workouts and pick one. If you don't know where to start, then start 21 Day Fix real time.
Mm-hmm.
Push plan a workout, do a workout. Step 2, all right, look around and look at the program materials for the 21 Day Fit. Assuming they go with they don't actually have they're not doing the portion fix or whatever. And then say, look at this, print this materials off, look at it, figure out what category you're in, and come back and tell me. Schedule a call with me. We'll chat about nutrition and how to make all your containers fit in that thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, that way it's more hands-on and it's very simple and to the point, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think because I'm like, I want people to get results. Like, and I feel bad because sometimes it's like I don't know. The programs obviously get people results, but only if you do them. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Exactly. You have to do them and have to be fully committed, and you have to want the change for yourself.
right.
I don't know.
So I know, and not self-sabotage. But anyways,
Yep.
okay. So that's all I want to talk about. But yay, 7.5 pounds, 11 inches or whatever, 11 inches.
Yeah, overall. So yeah, I was
amazing.
adding it all up while I was sitting on the train to the airport, like the light rail to the airport today, and I was like, holy crap.
Oh my God, that's so amazing. Will give you a shout out on some form of social media at some point in time if you would like me to. If you don't want me to, I won't. But It's up to you.
You
Also,
can if you want to. It's a great story, and
you need
can
to
help
take a
somebody
side by
help
side.
somebody. What?
A side by side.
Okay. A side by side. Yeah, no.
No. What? A
Oh, my
picture.
side by side? Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
No, but you need to take it. You don't have to share it.
Oh yeah, no, I took it.
Okay. Yeah. No. Hey,
Yeah.
no. You don't have to share it, and I won't like.
Yeah,
No, but you
totally
need to
not
take
ready
it.
to share that yet.
No, but you should be able to see pretty clearly minus 11 inches.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah. So
just
I'm
saying.
super excited
I'm so
to keep
pumped
this
for
going
you.
on.
I'm so excited. So yeah, no, just keep it for your collection. Don't delete them, because don't be like, good, I took them, I looked at them, and delete them, because that's what I did. Like after my first 10-pound, 8-inch loss, and I was like, the only reason I know what those at is because I still have my original tracker where I wrote down all my inches and pounds from start to finish. So there you go. Okay, so play around, jump around, have some fun this week. And then start back up on Monday, or you're gonna start off or you're gonna be gone a week and a half.
I'm gonna start back up Monday, most likely.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe Sunday, but most
Okay.
likely Monday, because
I thought you were gonna be gone a full another week, or no, just this till the weekend.
nope, just this. I come back Friday. I'm so
Okay.
excited for Friday.
Cool. Yay. Well, I'll be catching. I don't know. I'll be on the week 3 then, and then I think I'm gonna do extreme. I think. I don't know. I don't really like it, but we'll see. It's too much jumping.
Yeah.
It,
By the time you get to week 3, almost everything has a jump in it.
so I don't do any high impact. So I don't do any jumping. So I have to
Um,
modify. So with
you can
bot.
follow Kat, the modifier. She just kind of like does like the calf raise jumps.
Well, but that'll be useful. It would be. I should try it, because they'll be the cat will be doing it. But if you go back to the original DVDs, the 21 Day Fix DVDs,
Mm-hmm.
I modified past below the modifier. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she was doing mini jumps, and I'm like, I can't jump at all. So what do you want me to do? So I just like made up moves at certain times, because I was like, cool. So it pissed me off. So I think I've like completed it once.
Okay.
But if Kat's there, then I don't know. Maybe she'll jump, maybe she won't. But I can just. Luckily, I've done workouts for long enough. I can figure out how to modify something.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, but we'll see.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna let you go to bed.
Okay.
I already brushed my teeth, so I am like ready for bed.
Nice.
All
Well,
right.
talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.